We're now going to look at one of the summary reports for the EYFS tracker that aggregates data across your children and produces an analysis at a setting level or a school level or for a particular group, for example, boys or girls or summer born. So we click on the Summary Reports tab and then we scroll down, and I'm going to, in this case, look at this S3 report, which is the percentage of children at each stage of development yearly. So I'm going to click on that. And as with all these reports, you've got various options at the top. I'm going to choose to look at the 17-18 academic year. And I'm currently going to look at the making relationships aspects. I'm just going to focus on that and click Run Report. What this report does, it shows me for my 8 children who had an assessment in the 17-18 academic year, the percentage of those children that were assessed at these different levels at each point. So the first graph is showing autumn 1, and it's showing me that 12% of my cohort were at the 8 to 20 month band, 12% at 16 to 26, 38% at 22 to 36 months, and 38% at 30 to 50 months. If I scroll down, I get that for autumn 2, and I can see now I've already got more assessments at the 30 to 50 month band, so I can already see my cohorts making progress between those 2 points in time, and that continues all the way through. Oh, we haven't made an assessment for spring 1, so that's showing not assigned. And then we did make an assessment in spring 2, where we've now moved over to the majority of the cohort, or sorry, half of the cohort are in the 30 to 50 month band, and we've got more in the 40 to 60 month band. Again, in summer 1 we didn't make an assessment, but by summer 2 we did, and now I've got 62% in my summer 2 30 to 50 month band. So that's how this report works at the top level. Just to note, by the way, when you're navigating around these reports, sometimes you might find there's 2 different scroll bars, and so you might have to negotiate around the page by scrolling up on the right hand side one to allow you to navigate around a bit more. So with this report, as with all the other reports, I can choose to filter it. So for example, here I'm looking at my autumn 1, I can see that 38% were at 30 to 50 months. I can click on my additional filters icon here, and now let's say I want to run that report for girls, and click Run Report, and scroll down again, and I can see actually for that cohort 40% were at the 30 to 50 month band. I can also combine filters together, so if I wanted to look at girls in a particular teaching group, for example, I could do that, or I might want to look at particular ethnic groups. Obviously the thing around combining groups is you have to be careful about how many children you've got. The report will show you how many children you've got, so I can see for my female cohort I've only got 5 children. If you're obviously in a bigger school or setting, your groups will be a lot larger, and when you start combining filters together you'll still have a reasonable number of children to look at. But generally speaking, we suggest anything less than 5, your numbers are getting a bit small to draw firm conclusions from. So just be wary of combining too many filters together at the same time.